Hello, Lisa McConnell here. I'm an independent designer with Couture, and I'm here to talk to you about fuzzing your transfers tonight. If you're new to chalking, you may have heard the term fuzzing, but you may be a little bit unsure as to exactly what that is. So I'm going to give you a hands-on demonstration so that you know why you want to fuzz and how it can help you in your chalking process. So I'm going to switch to the overhead camera so you can see that I have a fuzzing cloth and I have one of our boards and a transfer. So this is a fuzzing cloth from Couture. It has two sides to it. One is the cotton side, that is what we will use to fuzz the transfer, and the other side is microfiber that is designed to wipe your boards. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our transfer, and when we peel our transfer off, it's quite sticky. And we want to remove just a little bit of this stickiness before we put it onto our board. The reason we want to do that is when you peel your transfer, it could curl a little bit if it hasn't been well fuzzed. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fuzz it onto our cloth a few times. When the transfers are new, you probably wanna do this several times. But as you use them over and over and over again, you probably won't have to do this quite as many times. So now it's not nearly as sticky, but it does have enough adhesive that you can apply it to your board. You can apply it to your board and still get a good seal to it. So now you just chalk up and then you would pull your transfer off and clean it. And I'll go over cleaning in another video. But after it's cleaned, then you put it right back onto your carrier sheet or your backing sheet, and your transfer is good for another project. So I talked about how you don't want it to curl. This is especially important to fuzz if you are using your transfers on metal or glass. Super smooth surfaces tend to cause it to curl a little bit more. So you definitely want to fuzz very well when you're working with those surfaces. So another reason that you might want to fuzz your transfer is if you are layering colors on a project. So I've got an example of this. Okay, this is a project where I have done 2 layers of the chalk. So we did the white layer first, and then we came back over top with the pink color so that the pink would show up a little bit better. We put that white underneath. So this would be a really good example of why you would fuzz your transfer in between your colors. So when I did this, I fuzzed my transfer, I put it onto my board, I chalked the white first, took my transfer off, and I cleaned it. And while that was drying, I gave the board time to dry. Then I fuzzed up the transfer several times and laid it back on top of the white and just moved it over a little bit and then came through with the pink color. So that gives me the nice shadow effect. The reason that this is important is when you fuzz your transfer, the adhesive is less likely to pull the first layer of chalk up when you come down with your second layer. So the more you fuzz this, then the less adhesive the edges are, and you're less likely to pull up that white. So layering colors would be a fantastic opportunity to fuzz multiple times to protect your underlayers of chalk. So I hope that explains fuzzing and you see just how easy it is. I will tell you this is a cloth that Couture sells, a fantastic product for only $7.99. But if you don't have one of those, no worries. You could use any type of cotton cloth to fuzz your transfer. So if you had a hand towel, even in a pinch, I've used my shirt or my jeans. So there's always something close by that you can use to fuzz your transfer. But I do absolutely love our fuzzing cloth. I love that it's got the two sides to it, and I know that it's dedicated to my chalking, so I think it's a great product to have. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or to reach out to me. You can find my Facebook page at With Love Lisa, and the handle for that is W Love Lisa, or my website www.withlovelisa.com. Thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it.